Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for the season debut of a ton of new players, including Martellus Bennett, Delaney Walker, Boss Vick, Hines Ward, Jeff Saturday. Anybody else on offense? I think that's it. On defense, 99 Woodson, but Super Bowl legend Ray Lewis, 99 Vaughn, honors Eric Burry, Ty Law, everybody on the defensive line. Everybody, and except Wilfork, I believe. Cromartie, just a ton of new additions that we're finally going to go on ahead and get ourselves some head-to-head gameplay in. First time I played head-to-head gameplay in almost like a month, considering they're dropping new players like every day. Yeah, I got Barry Sanders at kick return because Dion sometimes be on defense, and then when he scores and they kick it off to me, he be tired, slow, and sluggish. So Barry's like my third string running back, so every time he gets the ball on kick return, he's going to be fresh. So first thing I noticed in the top right, we're going up against Goofy. Don't be Goofy, man. He was he's a Twitch subscriber, so he's very familiar with my offense, which always makes it difficult to try and move the ball against somebody who knows exactly what it is you like to do, and they know your go-to routes and plays and whatnot. So it makes it a little difficult to try and move the ball. Passing wise, running wise, even though strong power is coming, that doesn't make it too much easier to stop, because strong power is very difficult run to stop sometimes. Right here, 3rd and 3, we end up just running towards the left side with Bo Jackson, and we are in the red zone, and we definitely want to be able to turn that dick pick into points. Right here, just a little bit of rerouting. I saw A on the opposite side of the screen wide open, and this is why I like having a dual tight ends with Delaney Walker and with Martellus Bennett. I got to be able to utilize that strength more often. That's a very good thing to have, 298 overall tight ends, and I gotta factor that in my game plan. So I'm trying to work on that and have a scheme around two tight ends. So right there, DRC just laid the boom right there, man. Keep your ass in bounds, man. Right here, 2nd and 8, we're looking. We do a little bit of rerouting, a little bit more rerouting, and we end up getting hit before we could deliver the pass. So on 3rd and 8 right here, I came out in 5 wide. You see him playing the wheel route. He knew exactly where I wanted to go as soon as I came out in the formation. And things like that make it difficult, because if you've never played me before, you're going to have to wait at least once or twice for me to do that play for you to realize where my first read is. As soon as he seen me in 5 wide, he used the wheel route right away. So that's what I'm talking about, the difficulty of playing somebody who's familiar with your plays, because he knew exactly where I wanted to go before I even did the play. As soon as I set up, he's just ready to stop it. On 4th and 16, we hold him to a punt. So good defense by us. Hopefully we can just go on ahead and this time not get close to the end zone and make a mistake. So we're looking, and we just take off with Vick, and we end up getting stopped. Is that Deacon Jones right there? Right here, we end up going to the wheel route this time, because we end up motioning. No, that wasn't wheel. I'm sorry. That was Snugs. That was a slot post. Excuse me. So right here on 1st and 10 right here, he has a QB spot right here, which pretty much limiting us from being able to run the ball. And another horrible just read by me. Roy Williams with a 2nd interception. I thought I had the space to make that throw, but unfortunately I did not. So once I realized he was doing a ton of play action, I figured, okay, we're going to send dual edge right here to try and make it, a little difficult for him to get the pass off. Right here, beautiful catch by him, to get the pass off if he actually goes through the play action motion. Right here, he rolls out. He had the ability to run, but he ends up just stopping and going to pass, and he kind of messed up on the user right there. 1st and 10, we go back to the run right here. Nice little double juke on the inside with Bo Jackson. Hey, good, go all the way. We just dive on into the end zone, and of course we're not trying to showboat or anything like that. The suction tackles can happen 2-3 yards away. So whenever I'm up really close to the end zone, I like to just kind of dive in there before I can get that suction tackle. So 2nd and 6 right here, beautiful pass right up the seams right there, and he's getting himself close to the end zone with a little bit of time remaining. Goes to the screen right here, gets a decent gain of about 3-4 yards. 2nd and 6, go to the start. You don't just bat that down, man. Like, intercept it, man. And we said, a little bit of 8. What? It's a FanDuel. And Bruce Smith ends up taking it for 6, but unfortunately, it was not ruled a fumble, so it's overturned. So right here, 4th and 14, big play right here. I figured I'll play conservative, you know, come out in quarters, just play man to man, or maybe it was dime, I wasn't sure, but I just played man to man. Didn't you know, send any pressure. Like right here, you see we're sending a little bit of heat right here, but big pass right here on the right side. He has no timeouts, so I was hoping to stop him in bounds, but I couldn't. Right there, he just gets the pass off. If we sack him, he doesn't get another play off, and we end up holding him to a field goal. But we do get ball back, so 14-3 with ball. Definitely feeling confident right here that we can go on ahead and, you know, put this game away on this drive right here. Put a lot of people out there in QB spy. You know, that's what Vick does to people, man. First time we go back to the run, which has really been working. Look at the pancakes, man. And what's real, it was really good about having Delaney and Martellus Bennett is that on the outsides now, where I used to have Hardstock and Lee Smith on the strong power, I can now have Vincent Jackson and Hines Ward. Hines Ward is an amazing blocker. He's damn near like a tight end. And Vincent Jackson has really good strength and can block, you know, pretty well depending on who the cornerback is. But he does a pretty decent job of being able to hold his blocks. So in case I want to pass out of that formation, I now can. Whereas with Hardstock and Smith on the outside and Sherman and Neal at the tight end spots for my fullback, at the tight end spots to block, I pretty much had to. I pretty much just had to, you know, sell out to the run and couldn't really pass the ball at all. Now I can mix in the pass because those tight ends are so beasty, and so is Vincent Jackson and Hines Ward. Well, before with Antonio Gonzalez, with Tony Gonzalez, I couldn't do it. His run block was disgusting. It was only 55 or 58. Right, we go deep up top, and I mean, I did get my feet set, but I mean, I kind of chucked the ball up right there. You know, I definitely want to throw a bullet pass, but the pressure was coming. But that's still a throw he should make. Like, he ends up missing the throw. One of the few overthrows you will see Vick make that I've seen of him so far. Because, you know, I don't really see him overthrow passes like that. So, fourth quarter is here, man. We're just trying to waste some time right here. We just chuck it up right there up the seams to Bennett, and he comes down with it. We're at the 11-yard line. We end up going to a toss. Good user by him. And, of course, our guy doesn't pick up the block right there. So we roll out right here with Vick, and we're looking, and didn't really get loose right there. 3rd and 7, do a little bit more reroute. He's got 2 QB spies up right there, and I did not see him right there at all. Again, I come on a 5 wide, and he used the wheel route immediately because he knows where I want to go on that play, the wheel route. So once I seen him use it, I wasn't paying attention to his user at all. I figured he was still on that side of the field, and he came back towards the middle, and I just did not see him whatsoever. So good user by him, as we end up getting a scoop and score right in the end zone, Von Miller style. So we're up 28-6, and right here, he's just going to go on ahead and take some leads and go on ahead and continue the game. So that's the end of the video, fellas. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys are excited for some new head-to-head gameplay with the squadron, and you know, we'll see how good these guys really perform. It's your boy GS, man. Follow me on Twitter if you guys don't already. Appreciate the support. See you guys next video. Love you guys. Peace.